West Asia is burning right now, but what is Iran's strategy? It's clear now: disrupt the global economics, if not the military. And we all know that this war is now beyond the battlefield. It's impacting the biggest economies in the world, and it's worse for Asia. But it is also impacting one of the most powerful things in the world: money. More specifically, the currency used to buy oil, which is the US dollar. Because for decades, the global financial system has worked on one simple rule: oil is priced and traded in the US dollar. This system, often called the petrodollar, has been one of the biggest pillar of American global dominance. In fact, nearly 80% of global oil trade still happens in the US dollar. But now that system is being challenged. Now, as per multiple reports quoting CNN as source, Iran is exploring a move that could change the rules of the game, allowing oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz only if the payments are made in Chinese yuan instead of the US dollar. And that's not a small tweak, because the Strait of Hormuz is one of the most important energy choke points in the world, as you all know by now. Roughly 20% of global oil supply passes through it. So even if a fraction of that trade starts shifting away from the dollar, it directly hits the foundation of global financial system. So why is Iran doing this? The answer is both practical and strategic. Iran has been under heavy Western sanctions for years, which limits its access to dollar-based financial systems. By pushing for yuan payments, Iran can bypass those restrictions. At the same time, it strengthens its economic alignment with China, which is already one of the biggest oil buyers for Iran. So this is not just about currency, it's about reducing the dependence on US and reshaping how global trade actually works. And the markets are already reacting. If oil trade starts shifting away from dollar, global demand for dollars would weaken, and that has massive consequences, from exchange rates to global liquidity. For India, this creates a new layer of complexity. India is heavily dependent on imported oil. If oil starts being traded in yuan instead of dollars, Indian companies may need new currency arrangements, new hedging strategies, and potentially face higher volatility. This could impact everything from the rupee to the stock markets to inflation. And we are already seeing pressure build. The ongoing conflict has pushed oil prices higher, created uncertainty in the global markets, and increased stress on emerging economies like India. Add a currency shift on top of that, and the situation becomes even more unpredictable. But here's the important part: this doesn't mean that the dollar is about to collapse. The US dollar still dominates global trade, reserves, and financial systems. It has deep trust, liquidity, and institutional backing. That doesn't disappear overnight. But what Iran is planning to do is still significant, because it adds more momentum to a larger global trend: de-dollarization, a gradual shift where countries are starting to explore alternatives to reduce the reliance on the US dollar. Not all at once, but slowly over time. And that's why this moment matters, because this war is not just testing military strength, it's testing the structure of the global financial system itself. That's all for this week. I will see you in the next. Till then, keep watching ET Now for more such news and views.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.